also like sharing with friends. And I think one thing that is important is like we need to ask for help. And I think that was a big lesson for me, because sometimes we're just like sharing the Chinese stuff and like the good things that happen to us, but we're not really used to share hate. Like, you know what, I'm not feeling well, or this is happening to me, and how do I go about changing this? So obviously that trip for me was like a way to like start, but it was not everything. It was the beginning of something, because that's when I realized, okay, actually I can actually start meditating. And I downloaded Headspace, and I was like, oh, it was not that bad, because meditating actually is it's helpful. But I resisted so much before that trip. Like, meditation was not a way. So I'm not saying everyone needs to go on a trip to do that. No, no. But please ask for help, because there's a lot of, especially nowadays, and even if you live in the UK or wherever you live, like there's so much things that you can do. Like, there is podcasting, like there is people like counselors that you can go to. There is a lot of free also resources out there that you can take, and if you need help, ask for help, because sometimes we just like keep it to ourselves, and that's that when it becomes even worse.
Yeah, you're right. Always ask for support. Support is everywhere, and then we don't have to go through this alone, yeah, by ourselves. So you just start say about like the inner work that you were doing, but like, can you explain a bit more, like how in practice was do this inner work, like what the messy part or anything that you went through actually while you were healing?
Yeah, I'm gonna start with something. Just,
Yeah,
I think one word that summarizes everything is uncomfortable. I just want to
yeah,
warn everyone, if this is a process, a journey, like, it doesn't stop, because there's always something going on around you that you have to deal with. And it's uncomfortable at first, because you have to really go and dig into, okay, why do I behave this way? What happened to me in my childhood that is actually what am I projecting from what happened to me in my childhood that I haven't dealt with? And what I started really doing is like, so I'll tell you a little bit of everything, because it's been so many things, but like, started therapy was a savior, obviously during COVID as well,
mm-hmm,
like, was a savior. And then also like really started like group therapy. I did tapping
yeah.
therapy to deal with a couple of traumas.